Hey, let me just, yeah, just open my stream manager. Okay, I'm trying something a bit different today, where I manage my stream from the iPad. I have OBS open, rather than having to switch between Stream Manager and OBS on my second screen. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it. And this might be able to sort of suss some issues that I've been having. So where are my headphones? No, we're just starting. My headphones connected? Hang on. No. They're on though, right? Oh, they weren't on. That explains why they weren't connected. They weren't on. Um, Smart. That wouldn't help. That wouldn't help. But I appreciate the gesture. I do. Um, oh my gosh.
Chapter 6.
There we go. I'm gonna leave it there for a sec. While a couple more people filter in, I want to give a bit of a recap of what's happened so far. You watched the VOD, didn't you? So you don't need a full recap, but I'm so glad. I've also been excited. I just think it'll be so fun. I want to finish it. I want to know what happened. What happens? Oh God, what? How to recap? How to recap game that has a non-linear storytelling? um. So we're playing as, oh my God, I've forgotten his name. What's Luca? We're playing as Luca. And we started out at the grave of his father. Under the tree. Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines is something else. In the pines and the beans. Oh my gosh. So Beacon Pines. It's twice a year. Yes. So we are, and then our friend Rolo invites us to come and investigate an abandoned warehouse with him, because he says it's been glowing. And so you go there, alone at the first point. And you get captured and the game ends, and then you find out that you can like travel back in time to make different choices along this winding brick path thing. And over the course of a few branches, we find out some important things about the town. We find out that the guy who founded the town is not in fact dead, but has used magic to turn himself back into a child, and then back into an adult and adult again. That our grandmother is actually our mother who got turned into an old lady by that same magic. That our town has been moved to a new location, and our father is not actually buried at the place we think he's buried. He's still buried where the old town was, but his gravestone was moved, or a gravestone was recreated there. And now we are using a different timeline to try and work out if we can stop the plan from going ahead by breaking into the headquarters of the fertilizer company that is a shell for the magic that changes time. And which is annoyingly a anagram named after an anagram of the town founder's name, which of course you don't realize until it's revealed, and then you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Is there anything important I've missed in this? Yes! Yes. Oh, yes, yeah. In this current timeline, our himbo friend Rolo got captured briefly and was affected by this time magic, and now he's a teenager? Or maybe an adult. Even though he's still a child at heart. They're out of water? Oh, they are. That's weird. That's weird. It's probably fine. Understandable. We are quite suspicious right now of anything that is time travel related. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. The dreams. So sometimes when we sleep in game, no, X-ray, suffer. Sometimes when we sleep in game, we go to this dream place where our father is there and an older version of Luca is there, and this dream version of us has the meta knowledge that we've learned across the different branching pathways, which otherwise, just like within the game, we don't have that meta knowledge. But the dream version does have this meta knowledge, and it's sort of like an implication that Luca is like literally going back and trying again in the world, not just in the story. Because the whole thing's told through this narrator who is frustrated when we lose. Okay, I think that's everything now. Oh, also there's this magic called the Source, that's down a hole, and if we fuck it up too badly, it'll freeze the entire town, and we all die. The end. That's happened a few times to us. Yeah, the source. Sorry, the source. Should I say it with erotic R to make it clearer for my American friends? Tell Jake to be quiet and watch Beacon Pines with us. They are pronounced exactly the same though, Mighty X-Ray. Those two words. I don't know why they spell them different. They're the same. Sauce and sauce. Right impulse, wrong time. yeah, exactly. Okay, shall we get started? Are we ready? Hell yeah. Alright. I wasn't quite waiting for you, but I did want people to get time to like sort of filter in, so here we go.
The heist.
The heist.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're going to talk to Roxy. Roxy's Rollo's big sister. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Fitz is a cute squirrel. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
Circumstance. Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice. Alright, Rollo, sure, buddy.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Iona won't just shoot the whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, this plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. Well, Jeff will be on board. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something. Jeff will do it for free. Jeff will pay you to fuck over Perennial Harvest.
Sleepy confidence.
Because Jeff is an icon. They looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded. Well, Godspeed. Sorry, chat thing closed on me. Man. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Okay. Jeff. He was this way. There he is. Hey, Jeff! What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into the headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. Aw, Jeff! But... give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding in beating you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We want to appeal to him to stand up to them, remind him that they're crooked, remind him that they're shit. I don't know what this one's gonna do. Hide or promise to steal something, I think this will be. Fight? I know it's so many options. I vote crooked. Okay. We've got one for fight, one for crooked. 2 for crooked. 3 for crooked. Okay. I think that means crooked. Unless everybody else in chat wants to vote fight. But just for that, I'm putting crooked. Crooked! Ah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another one comes scurrying along to take its place. Shit!
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Okay, I'll try fight this time. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Oh.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Shit? Are we thinking shit? Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. Still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Jeff, I believed in you. I'm gonna pick junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than the king has copper. Ain't interested. Fuck. Okay, hide it is. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide, then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gops should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Listen, you say that's all, but okay, we need to find Iggy now. Where do we think Iggy would be? Oh, there they are. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. He's perfect! He's a perfect little man! But lately, life has been kinda... He's not a prick! He's a rascal! Strange? No! I don't think he's a prick. I've got a little sweater on. Yes. I think he's cute. I think he's a cute little rascal. Strange? Do we think Strange? I don't know what a vineyard vine is. Okay. Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. Almost gave him Jeff's voice. Didn't mean to do that. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. Not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. Oh my god, this is the first time Tish has said anything but yup. How wonderful.
Chapter 7.
It's the first time in the game that she says anything other than yup.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We are locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Is that true? Yes.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Look at his mustache. Got your delivery here. It's like a furry Tom Selleck. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. The little sweat bead on the clipboard. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. A harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
A harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just fill out this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you just say your name was again? I'm...
Rollo panicked.
Sir, that's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Ah. Suck on this, perennial ham-fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to
The
do.
clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Phew. Am I Rollo now? That was close. No, I'm not Rollo. Oh, we're at the crate. A harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering's to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Okay. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Oh boy. This whole place just feels fake. Of all things, a fake plant? Oh! Horrible! Oh! Samson! Solomon, rather.
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
Because Luca doesn't know in this timeline who Solomon is.
His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan. God damn it!
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beacon got into deep engineering. And given you found me, we've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. While you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? No, I just need to get into their office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It's just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Nothing comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is bad. So it is. Pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Don't know what sort of fun business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. God, he's just with us.
Luca
He's
switched
just
on
with
his
us.
walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As suspected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck in a locked door, mate. Knock knock. 24601. Need you to get through. Why is it? It's a weird. It's a very specific number to just throw in. What fucking nerd made this game, right? What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you're not the only one. Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Sharper Valentine, you're extremely bad at passwords. Don't use the same thing twice. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Well, they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves. Get us out,
Solomon's jaw
Luca.
clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think we should do it. Bingo bango, doors open, Luca. You never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. 13806.
Once
Is that
again,
something?
Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. It absolutely the fuck does not, you bastard. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
3806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. He was not trying to help. You naive little shit. Oh, that's gonna be a no water cuts. There's gotta be a fucking thing. It's gotta be like a you push the thing and a door opens, right? Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms, they're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Oh, perfect. Nope. Make a break for it. The clipboards are just like, this is fine. That little shit just kicked me. Don't just stand there, after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Well, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Come on. Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Pianist slab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I have more of a growth spew. The other mum. The experienced lesbians. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with tempus liquamine exposure. Is that what they call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in this wellspring they call the Source. They've named it tempus liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of liquid tempus liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. Foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed with Val had failed. But tempus liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. Well, that doesn't sound scientific. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. Get a bit. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing tempus liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we would achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've seen to Alicia asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Her had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we've got to get you out of here. I just... like, now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Motowell. Heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go everything when we get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. There's books on the chair so that he can reach it. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Oh my god, has Solomon been smoking? Nellis 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
We do have that card, yes. I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Yeah. I'm very much imagining being Solomon in this situation, though. This is perfect scene to me. Just you wait, huh? Oh, nothing. I want you to notice that there are chairs on the seat. Books on the seat. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You need to worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yep. Roll low. Before we start tossing blame around. Is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts! Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. Rollo. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Solomon! Everyone else, huddle up. Oops! Solomon! I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child, the adults are speaking. Dr. Motowell, a brief reintroduction is in order. Apparently not. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the full progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes! Now you've got it! Tempest Liquamine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Motowell. Very good! Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of
Before
the...
he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue-y thing about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here! Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed. Oh yeah, I'm fucking sure.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it! We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. Don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Christine, the twig phobia that you display. Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
No, that's just correct. That's just correct, Christine. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest that you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep post outside the door. Well, crap.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca, give me a minute to calm my mind. I can't believe Beak sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost. No. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. You know, it's just, we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. That's one way of putting that. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was going short, so he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What does it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen key card. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. No, I don't think they do. Science is often the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life? That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Yep.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Oh my god, Granny. You're a bum. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they? Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense from with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Thank you, Beck. Thank you, Beck!
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... Oh. Change? A little junk? A little malice? I think malice, right? Put whiskey in it?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office? Yep, Toon had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Ha! Hair of the dog because he's a dog. Just blown into confetti. Yeah, that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Yeah, let's try something else. That was not satisfying. With a little... junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. That was funny as shit, yeah. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to miss with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says, bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh my god. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
Yeah.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
I'm gonna try the other one. Last one.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny! Yeah, I plopped it up in the vial when no one was looking. Oh my god, the unlucky penny! What's that gonna do? No idea, that's the beauty of science! Now we observe. Fuck around and find out! You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Whenever, Beck has to make a decision. She flicks a penny and then does the opposite of what it says. He's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. Allow shithead. That would be great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
Middle school! Babies!
The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights. Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
I think she must have done it off screen. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny, I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone notifying me, but now I enjoy it. Alright, I'll go say hi to Rollo first. Oh, hey Roxy. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Iona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it gets me into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and he finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Iona and Nelly for letting me help. It just wasn't built to be that mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
What is up with the clipboards? Anyone with a knack for art can help them paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Slow and dirty harvest. Hello? I love that. They could be clones, but it's never been explained. They don't have individual names, they're all just called the clipboards. I see you decided on a name. Yes, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. So cute! Look, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What did you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. A little higher. Yep. Little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look at, there you are. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna be, one traumatized fish. Would you mind telling him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine, Eggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tess, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. That'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a little bit. Sigh, you're right. Lead the way. Go to Beck's house. Oh my god. There's Aries. Young Mr. Van Horn? How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than me. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Motowell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. So for all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he has a little nicer than he can time around. That is the objective, yes. But really all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavouring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. Look at the baby's fucking facial expression. Evil. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
What if Clem? Oh my god, Clementine. Well, no, because he founded this town, so the town doesn't... Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. What if Chrysanth became a baby? I still think that Clem is a clone of Chrysanth. Hey, Mr. Duncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. What's with the baby rabbits? Jeff? Oh!
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come all! No one is too big, no one is too small for Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dianus Titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. Aww. Lol, titty. Same, Christine. I just didn't say it out loud, but I had that thought. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. Root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. What's a surprise? My mum's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. It's just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. So I guess they've learned everything now. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Do we want to go around town and talk to more people before we do that? Or are we happy to just go and finish it? Talk? Okay. Oh, there's the post office guy. Or the post guy. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I bet there wasn't I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Oh, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Now, I don't believe in the carceral system as a rule. Dawn! I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did, you're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mineshaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you've become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what kind of new trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Yeah, right. Ha, we both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Let's go to the diner. there's a clipboard there. Talk to the clipboard real quick. If I can. I can't talk to the clipboard. How does a middle schooler run a newsstand and also have an internship? We don't know if she's a middle schooler. We just know that she's cute. She looks like a middle schooler. But she could be, like, bats are just little sometimes. Sometimes bats are like this big. Like, maybe she just looks like that. You don't know. Yeah, but also Tish is a kid and she's like, I think the type of animal they are has an impact. Oh, we do have to check in with Library Kid, that's true.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me, I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mum to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. I can't believe my mum just signed me up for a job. Everyone knows that the two people are the same age, they're also the same height. But do they know that? Oh, the history tent's gone. I never went in there. This fits. Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stocked shelves for summer. He says it builds character. I think you meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character! Yeah, it builds something, alright. Hey, Mr. Tolliver. Sorry for locking you up in the basement that one time. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mum we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. But now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Whoa, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Cute. There's more up here. I don't know. I don't remember where we met him, but I have met him before. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're proud of something. I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You are now officially a person who cares. Cute. Let's go see the Penguin Kid. Who else have we missed? Everyone in this town is lesbians. Zariel is a boy. No, the other one's a boy. The one that did the espresso is a boy. Everyone in this town is designed like lesbians, but some of them are boys, secretly. Lumi, yeah.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to get started over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. I love doing that. Just when people watch something that I've watched and they're like telling me about it. It's great.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. But did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Yeah, Christine, when you used to talk about friends at the table. Same. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn over a new leaf. Town, I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could always ask Mrs. Hatch what she's reading and always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh. Maybe I'll do that. Is that everyone? Did we talk to everyone? I think we did, right? Oh, let's go see the warehouse is up to. No, I can't go in there. Oh, but there's no puddle anymore. That's good. Hi, Ty. How are you doing? Okay, I think it's everyone. Let's go. Ah, you got it. Yeah, that's a good looking treat. Being a special occasion and whatnot. Right on the house. Yeah, it is too fucking hot. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little treat. That's alright.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pao always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We are a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. It won't be long. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mum, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modal says this. Over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. That's it? So much. Yeah. I can imagine that this is one of those games that was very a small team. Did it say who the voice actor was? I was gonna look, but I just forgot. Oh, this game was kickstarted. Kirsten Mines. Okay. I don't know that name, but the voice was similar. The voice was familiar, rather. Oh my god, we're only in the seas. What are people's plans for the rest of the day? Ugh. Yeah, fair enough. What time do you have work, Ty? Ooh. That's so annoying. It's like late enough to be annoying. That's fair, Talia. That's good. What time do you open? Like 11? Or like late? Or like early, rather. That is so fair. Oh, okay, so I could go and redo things if I wanted to. Ew, that's Fahrenheit? -5 Fahrenheit? Gross. Okay, friends, I will kid off. I have to change my sheets today. But I'll be back tomorrow evening to start doing my building um for the charity stream. Wookie is in not in my room right now, but I can maybe go get her if you want to say hello. Let's see if I can go get her. She's got a cone on. She's not very happy. And she's too hot. But Talia wants to tell you that she loves you. And Christine wants to tell you that they love you. Everybody loves you today, Wookie. Yeah. Everybody loves you today. And Ty loves you. Everybody loves Wookie. She gets her stitches out on Tuesday. She might be able to decone then. We've taken the cone off her a couple of times. But... oh, they're proud of you. See her face. Hang on. She needs a haircut. Oh, X-Ray wants to tell you that he loves you. Next week, she might be able to pop on stream without a cone. Okay. I think that's a great ending for the stream. Thank you everybody for coming by. I'm glad everyone enjoyed Beacon Pines so much. Remember, next week... oh, you've got the hiccups. Next week, we are going to be streaming from 1 p.m, not 12 p.m, and we are going to be doing a charity stream, which will be 3 hours by default, or 6 hours if we reach $200 in those 3 hours. But yes, there's more information about charity stream on Twitter, and I'll be sharing more in the Discord as well. Thank you, and I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.